Welcome back to 18 News Time. Once again for our weekly visit to the Dubois County Humane Society. Donna Hopkins is with us on a snowy, as we record this on Monday, but a very snowy day, and we have a kind of a white mixed cat here. And yes, folks, this is the name, Waylon Jennings.
We're not kidding. Waylon Jennings is in Jasper, Indiana. Waylon is a male cat that we got as a stray, as a little baby kitten. Mama was found as a stray, and she had a litter. He was found back in May, and we got him in June. He is mostly white. I want to show that he has a little bit of the tabby, the stripe. We've talked about tabby means a striped cat, but he's also got a lot of white. He's not constituted as a calico, though. Anyway, Waylon Jennings is ready to be adopted. As you notice, he's got really interesting ears. He's got those tabby marks around his ears, almost like he's got a mask or something. He is quite fun-loving. He does love to play with the other kitties. Since he does have a lot of kitten in him, that makes him about 7 months old. He still has a lot of kitty in him. I just got him out of the cat room a little ago, and he was playing with Irma. Now, guess where we got that name? From the Hurricane Irma. She was found, I believe she was found under the hood of a car when Hurricane Irma hit the United States, so there's a name. I'm sure Waylon the litter was probably country kitties or something like that, and that's where we come up with these interesting names. Anyway, Waylon is ready to be adopted to join your family of fur babies, and he is a cutie pie. We have many cats, and we have like young adults like he is, and we have senior cats, and we also have some kittens. The kitty season will start again in about graduation time. We'll start getting hit with a lot of new litters. But right now, Waylon is waiting to be adopted, and he can be yours. His adoption fee is $100. He's been microchipped. He's all caught up to date on his vaccines, and he has been neutered.
And of course, how is your population right now? I mean, with being the winter months.
Believe it or not, we are packed, and our fosters are getting pretty packed too. We've had pretty good success getting some of our cats adopted out lately. So our fosters are not getting clobbered like they were. But for instance, while I was waiting for you guys to arrive, a lady came with the cutest little pup, and circumstances have changed that they can no longer keep this little guy. She is in the process of working on relinquishment papers, and once we get that and we get him situated and get him in with a foster, get him fixed up, then we'll be talking about him being ready to go. We don't have an empty room in the house, and our fosters are pretty busy. It's not like what it was. It's not crises, but we're full.
Okay. And of course, with all the high population and whatnot, it just kind of strums to the fact that you need all kinds of help, not only from manpower, but to donations, etc.
You betcha. We are still sitting very good on food right now. People were so generous during the Christmas season for our food. But manpower, I will tell you that we're looking for somebody to help us with computer entry. The lady who's doing that is dealing with some personal issues, some health issues, and we are kind of getting backed up, needing help with something. So if you're like, well, I can enter data, if I don't have to mess with the animals or mess with people or whatever your issue is, we'd be more than happy to show you. It's just a quick little entry. You just follow the format because it's a preset program, and it's our way of tracking and monitoring our babies like little Waylon Jennings here. So any kind of help, you can just go to our website at DuboisCountyHumane.org, and there's a volunteer section that you can go there, and if you're 16 years and older, we'd be glad to have you help us.
Okay, is there a set up hours or whatnot?
No, we let you help us. Meaning, if you say, I can only come in once a week, I can come in once a month, I can come in only on Sunday afternoon, we will work around you with that. If you're under 16 years of age, then you must bring your own adult to help you to chaperone, because we don't have enough volunteers to chaperone the younger children. But if you said, I can come in and I can do this, here's another example. Our shed door is faulty. It won't latch, it won't hold, and it's because the trim is starting to get rotted. That's where we keep our straw, where, please, once again, if anybody needs any straw, it's here and it's free and it's ready to go. But we could sure use some help on little maintenance things like that. If you say, well, I can just come in and get out, we can definitely take your help on that too. So if there's even just the slightest thing, you think, well, maybe they could use that, call us. Trust me, we will probably be able to use whatever you've got to do. We're in the process of making a list up, Carey, to some specialty things like the shed door. If you've got an expertise and you can help us, by golly, this is a small way that you can help us. So we'll get that together hopefully by the next week or two that we can go over that.
And of course, you mentioned straw is available mainly because of the cold temperatures, and they're here right now. You know, this past week we experienced our first significant snowfall in at least a couple of years, and as we're recording on Monday, we're seeing probably another couple of inches falling as we speak, and then right behind it is going to be tremendously cold weather again, folks.
Oh, and that cold weather is so hard on animals and critters out there. And the thing about when you, especially like domesticated cats and dogs, the key word is they're domesticated. They're not like the coyotes and the things like that who have not adapted to our way of living. So then when you throw them out into the cold, it's hard on them. It's difficult. So we're not saying you can't let your dog go out. Right now, we've got several dogs outside in the pen. They're running and romping and having a good time. And after a short little bit, we'll bring them back in here where it's warm and they have plenty of cool water and food and warm blankets to snuggle up on. So yes, please remember that your domestic animal is just that. It's domesticated and that it needs to be well taken care of. And the fresh, cool water, free-flowing water is the number one thing you got to do, and food. You know, in the summertime, we've talked about that. They don't eat as much because it's hot and their appetite's suppressed. In the wintertime, they need it. They need those calories to keep them warm. So if you need any help with food for your babies, contact us because if you can show proof of need, we'll be glad to help you and your little babies out.
Very good. Okay, information on Waylon Jennings and all the other fine animals available for adoption here at the Humane Society is available on their website, DuboisCountyHumane.org, PetFinder.com, and of course check out their Facebook page as well. So best of luck to Waylon. Thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned. Weather's next.